A law enforcement officer killed, 90 children on lockdown, and parents terrified as well.
Friday's attack at the CDC left scars far deeper than bullet holes, and tonight families are sharing the moments that will haunt them forever, hoping that their fear will spark lasting change. 11 Alive's Angelina Salcido live outside the CDC tonight, where DeKalb County officer David Rose was killed. Now, Angelina, families and clinicians rallied nearby today. What are they saying?
Well, we heard from ER doctors who see children come in daily either critically injured or killed by gun violence. We also heard from a mother who had to wait 5 hours to get her son from childcare after shots rang out here at the CDC's campus on Friday after one man chose to come here and open fire. These clinicians are asking our politicians to show up, step up, and prevent this from happening again.
We are scared to go to work. We are scared to send our kids to childcare. And we are scared to work in the field of public health.
Knowing their pain.
She said it sounded like the gunshots were right outside the door.
Former CDC employee Abby Tide addresses clinicians 4 days after a deadly shooting left her son on lockdown in daycare for hours. While many federal and state leaders made statements after the shooting, Tide says their words weren't enough.
Governor Kemp, President Trump, Secretary Kennedy. Was Friday's attack not tragic enough for you to condemn it? Your silence is unacceptable.
This room fights together.
We are advocating for red flag laws, safe storage laws in particular.
Heather Hallett, the founder of Georgia Majority for Gun Safety, an organization with members from both the CDC and Emory University.
Nobody is safe, and we've been trying to communicate the need for foundational gun safety laws that we don't have in Georgia.
Friday, more than 180 bullets were fired. But the attack on public health went beyond the gunfire.
The Georgia Bureau of Investigation now says 30-year-old Patrick Joseph White fired more than 200 rounds at the CDC after expressing his frustration with the COVID-19 vaccine. GBI Director Chris Hosey says White died by suicide after the rounds killed DeKalb County officer David Rose. Special agents found 5 firearms at the scene, all registered to White's father.
It was a mixture, I believe, of, rifles, shotgun, and maybe a handgun.
Now, the GBI director did say that White's father did have his guns stored inside a safe, but evidence shows that White actually forced his way inside of that safe to gain access to those firearms. Now, when it comes to the shell casings that were found here on scene, special agents say that the grand majority of those came from a long gun. We're live tonight in Atlanta. Angelina Salcido, 11 Alive News.
And you can see why those employees are really concerned tonight. Angelina, thank you. So we looked into White's background and found he has no prior criminal record. However, 911 calls show a history of suicidal threats and domestic disturbances at his home in Cobb County.